85-year-old Vista woman is facing charges of misdemeanor motor vehicle homicide for the crash that killed another driver. This story from the Casgram. The case against Marcia Ann Weeks has been continued to the next jury panel. The judge granted the defense motion this week. Weeks has entered a plea of not guilty. The prosecution says careless driving and her failure to yield led to the crash on August 23rd of last year in Louisville. She turned left in front of an oncoming car, and the driver of that car, 88-year-old Canaston Reed of Louisville, died from his injuries about a week later. The next court date is April 25th.